Bueno, pues bienvenidos a los podcasts de Trainlang. Aprende inglés con episodios diseñados para personas ocupadas como tú. Avanza rápidamente y domina el idioma en solo unos minutos al día. Matthew, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás, amigo?
Bien, gracias, Johnny. Aquí estamos, el viernes, por fin.
Sí. Bueno, recuerda que nuestras clases con método único tienen las mejores reseñas en academias en Google, así que pruébalas gratis, ¿eh? Y como decimos en Trainlang, tu futuro está solo a un podcast de distancia.
Muy bien, Johnny. Well, welcome back, everybody, to the Trainlang podcast. And today we have an essential topic for you, telling the time in English.
That's right. So this is something you'll see every single day, whether you're at work, traveling, or even just planning your day.
That's it, Johnny. We've also got a fun cultural hook for you today. I don't know if you remember the film Groundhog Day. Well, our cultural hook today is all about that. It's a tradition in the US and in Canada where a groundhog predicts how long winter will last.
All right, excellent. So it sounds weird, right? But it's a fascinating tradition that's all about time and seasons. So we'll talk about more about it later.
Let's dive in. By the end of this episode, you'll know how to ask for the time, tell the time in different ways, and avoid common mistakes. Let's see if I can speak properly as well.
Very good. Groundhog, ¿no? En español, el castor, ¿no? I think it's this little animal that it's in the film. No, I can remember the name of the film in Spanish, but it's not Groundhog Day.
It's not Groundhog Day.
No, it's not. No, but maybe our listeners might remember. It's Anyway, let's get started with this. So I think we will have a fictional dialogue as usually we have, right? Let's put the setting a little bit. I think I'm running late. I think the other day I was running. No? So I don't know why.
Santi has you running all the time,
that's right,
Johnny.
Yeah. So I'm running late for a meeting, and we just bump into each other at a cafe, and let's see. We talk about time and things related to this. So let's start.
Okay.
Hey, Matthew. Oh, I wasn't expecting to see you here.
Hey, Johnny. You look like you're in a rush. Where are you going?
Oh, I got a meeting at the office. I'm running a bit late. What time is it?
It's 9:15.
9:15. Oh, I'm already late. Why didn't I leave earlier?
Did you say 15:15? Sounds confusing.
Oh, yes, it's always been confusing to me. I never know whether to say 15:15 or 9:15.
Well, both are correct. You can say 9:15 or 9:15. It depends on what you prefer.
Thanks. I think I'll stick to 9:15. It's easier.
Fair enough. Hey, do you remember that time I missed my flight because of the time?
No, what happened? Tell me.
Oh, I saw the time 3:30 and I thought it meant 3:30 in the afternoon. But it was actually 3:30 in the morning. I missed my flight by 6 hours.
No way. That's hilarious.
Well, it wasn't funny at the time. But you know what? Now, I always double check my flights.
I can imagine time can be tricky, especially when you travel.
Speaking of tricky, do you prefer saying 30 or 30?
Let me think. Well, honestly, I prefer 30. It sounds more natural.
Good choice. Hey, what time is your meeting again?
It's supposed to start at 9:30. I'm already late.
Well, better late than never.
True. See you later, Matthew.
We go. Very good, Johnny. Okay, so let's move into the explanation of the grammar. And we can break it down a little bit, how to tell the time in English. And the dialogue was full of examples.
Yes, we talk about things like 15:15, 30:30, and even 9:15.
Right. So let's start with the two main ways to tell the time in English. And we start with the simple way, the simple method. This is the easiest one. You just say the hour first and then the minutes.
For example, we see here, no? 9:30, it's 9:30, las 9:30, it's 9:30. Las 3:45, well, then it's 3:45.
I like this way. It's nice and easy, huh? And if the minutes are less than 10, well, we say O for 0.
Oh, like this, 7:05, las 7:05.
Perfect, Johnny, that's it. So that's the easy way, the way I recommend. Let's have a look at the traditional way, which is a bit more difficult. So for this method, you use past for minutes after the hour and to for minutes before the next hour.
All right. For example, we see here on the slide again, ¿no? Si estáis viendo aquí la imagen que os hemos puesto, las 9:10 sería it's 10:09. 10:09. Las 6:30, it's 6:30. Y las 5:50, it's 5:50.
Right, good, Johnny, fantastic. Now let's look at some special expressions because we have a few of these related to time. For example, we use o'clock, but we only use it for exact hours. For example, it's 5 o'clock.
Mhm.
Okay, now, Johnny, you mentioned before quarter, and quarter means 15 minutes. So
Yep.
maybe we'd say it's 9:15, which is 9:15. And the third one, half. Half means 30 minutes. So 10:30 means 10:30.
Yeah, so just common mistakes to avoid, no? So let's go over some common mistakes. Tell us, Matthew, which mistakes should we avoid?
Okay, so lots of English learners, they make the mistake of using o'clock, but not on the exact hour. So maybe you hear somebody say, 6:30 o'clock, but that's not correct.
Yeah.
We only use o'clock for the exact hour.
Very good. It's similar in Spanish, no? We don't say son las 6:30 en punto, no? En punto, it's just the hours, no? That's all. And don't forget also to use in English, especially to avoid missing the plane, Matthew, AM and PM, no? So that helps to avoid confusion.
Yeah, I'm not going to forget that one. Dear me, I learnt that lesson.
So let's then go to the next audience question. Now it's time for you just to have a look on this question to practice.
Right, great, Johnny. Okay, so listeners, here's a question for you.
So how would you say in English, son las 7:30? Así que si estás viendo o estás escuchando esto, te damos unos minutos. Piensa, ¿Cómo digo en inglés son las 7:30?
Okay, so leave your answer in the comments and we'll let you know if you got it right. Good, fantastic. Now, while we're involving you, the listeners, if you're enjoying the podcast, please don't forget to subscribe and also to give it a like and maybe share it with anyone you know who wants to learn English.
And if you want personalized lessons to improve your English fast, check on our Trainlang.com website.
Perfect, Johnny. Good. Okay, let's keep going. Right, we're going to talk about Groundhog Day. Okay, and Johnny, I got to be honest, I haven't seen this film.
Oh, you haven't?
I'm relying on you here. Huh?
Oh, yes, I did. I did years ago. It's a hilarious film. What I can't remember exactly is what's the name of this. Maybe our listeners can help us with this film, no? In Spanish, I mean.
Right.
So I don't know exactly what was the film in Spanish, but anyway, it isn't a tradition in the US where a groundhog predicts how long winter will last.
This is like an amazing tradition, no? So it seems that every year on the 2nd of February, people gather in a town in Pennsylvania that has a name that is impossible to pronounce to see if Phil the groundhog will see his shadow.
Right. Excellent. Oh, I said castor before, but no, it's marmota.
Ah,
Marmota. El día de la marmota. Now I remembered.
is that the
So
name of the film?
that's the name of the film, no? El día de la marmota. So I think so. I think so. So amazing, eh? So what time does the event start?
Okay, so it starts early in the morning, about 7:20, and the idea is that if Phil, the marmota, if he sees his shadow, then that means there's going to be 6 more weeks of winter. But if he doesn't, then spring will come early.
So what a strange tradition, eh? But it's kind of cool.
Yeah, amazing. I kind of want to see the film now, Johnny. Maybe I'm going to have to have a look, see if I can find it. The film in English is Groundhog Day, and we were talking before. No, Johnny, the actor, it's Bill Murray.
Yeah, yes. That's the one where he relieves the same day over and over again, right? Well, you
Yeah.
didn't see it, but you will. You will.
Yeah, I've heard about it. It's like a
Yeah,
classic
it's a
film,
classic.
no?
Yeah.
Okay, but Johnny, you got to tell me, is there like a deeper meaning here from the film? Because I haven't seen it, but supposedly it's like a metaphor for.
Yeah, it's a metaphor about maybe just enjoying life and trying just to concentrate on the important things in life. No, so it's like just giving the chance. It's giving the chance. Well, maybe I'm just doing a spoiler here for someone who hasn't seen the film. No, but it's like giving the person or the character a chance to improve things. That's why he wakes up always the same day.
Okay.
So, well, but anyway, I love that connection, no, with for the metaphor for time. So I love that connection. It ties back to what we have been talking about, telling the time. That's an important thing.
Exactly, you're right, Johnny. Huh? So next time you check your clock, you should think about how you're using your time.
That's true. And here's by the way, you said Bill Murray. No, here's the picture of the character. That's like,
Okay.
yeah. And if you ever visit this town in Pennsylvania, well, don't forget to see Phil the groundhog.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that.
No,
Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Good, guys. So earlier we asked you a question. How do you say "son las 7:30" in English?
yeah, and the correct answer is let's have a look. It's 7:30.
Yay! Well done if you got it right.
And if you didn't, don't worry. Keep practicing, and you'll improve.
Very good. Okay, so before we finish, we have a question for you.
That's right. What's the earliest time you've ever woken up to do something special? Well, let us know in the comments, please. What's the earliest time you have ever woken up to do something special?
Okay, so Johnny, I have to ask you. No, what is the earliest time you've woken up
To do something special? Well, I
do
think we
something
all.
special?
Yeah. Maybe a trip. I think we all have woken up early just to catch a plane, for example. So yeah, but I tell you, not to like last time Santi suggested just to do jogging or running. No, I can't wake up,
Especially in the
just
winter.
for that.
No
Especially,
way,
that's right.
no way. Well, let us know. We love hearing from you, so don't be shy.
Yeah. So today we have learned how to tell the time in English. Let's review this and talked about the Quicklid tradition of Groundhog Day.
Good. And
Next time.
next time, we're going to look at the continuous tense and how to talk about what you were doing at a specific time in the past.
That's going to be really useful for telling stories in English.
And remember to visit trainlang.com for more fun, personalized ways to learn English.
Well, friends, thank you for joining us today. Nos vemos la próxima vez. See you next time. Matthew,
Bye
thank
for
you very
now.
much. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
See you
Johnny. See you
soon.
next time.
Okay, bye, amigo.